Hello YouTube friends. I have some things I want to share with some of my plants today. I hope it's going to turn out. I've been having some focus problems with my camera here. I'm showing you a photograph I have loaded on my tablet of one of my hybrids that I did across a few years ago. This one's called ThreeRivers Happy Land. I gave it that name because it's such a cheerful looking plant, and it has a beautiful sibling from the same cross. Notice the gorgeous leaves. Their mother plant was Woodland Sprite, which is known for its beautiful leaves, and basically all of the hybrids I got off of that have had gorgeous leaves. Well, anyway, not a while back, this particular plant self-pollinated. And I wound up with a tray of offspring from that. Let's see, they're size-wise. Okay, I guess that will show you about how big they are now. I only sowed 11 or 12 of the seeds from that seed pod that I got from that plant. And I learned the hard way from another time that the first time that I hybridized, I sowed so many seeds, I don't know what I was thinking, and I just became overwhelmed. So I deliberately took out just a few seeds, and I've stored the rest of them properly so they'll still be viable. Excuse me. And I came up with these that I've got. I can work with this. This is just like 11 or 12. And I'm going to keep them in the little tray. This is a real small little tray, actually. I guess it's hard to tell. It's just a little fast food tray. And I'm going to leave them in the tray. The other time, I meticulously numbered and repotted all the little seedlings. I had like 100 of them. And this time I'm just going to wait till they bloom and then take them one by one and put them in a little solo cup of their own. But I'm excited about one of my own hybrids self-pollinating, and so now I will have another little group of plants that I never expected to have. So I'll see how they turn out, but I'm expecting they will all have really beautiful leaves. So anyway, I'm taking care of them, and they mostly stay enclosed in a plastic bag here. So I'll see how they do. And then one other thing I wanted to talk about were these Streptocarpus plants I have that are cousins to African violets. If any of you aren't familiar with Streptocarpus, they are of the Gesneriid family. African violets are too. So they're actually cousins, and their care is a lot alike. And anyway, this lavender one is called Falling Stars, and it's a very well-known Streptocarpus. I've had it for years and years, and a couple years ago, it self-pollinated, and I saved the seed pod off of it, and I got a beautiful pink variety from that. I named this one Pink Pinwheels, and it's got beautiful cranberry stripes in the throat. So now I have like the original version, and I have a pink version, and I'm probably going to try to register this one because it's so nice, and it's very stable, and it's rebloomed, and I've had it for quite a while too. But now the neat thing is the pink one has self-pollinated. Let me get this focused. That's the seed pod. And they're very interesting. They're twisted. And in fact, the word Streptocarpus means twisted fruit. And so what they do is when the seed pods ripen, they unwind. This one's getting close to doing that, so I need to take it off the plant and store it, because I would like to keep these seeds. So I'm excited about that. Whoops, they're so neat looking. And I'll be saving that seed pod. Also, I wanted to share about a little rescue orchid that I recently got. The name of it is very small. You can tell from my hand, I hope. Very small cup I've got it in. It's Cattleya White Reception NN. Now, I'm not sure what that LV132 means, but there's YouTube videos about this actual plant. And so I'm very, very hopeful that this rescue is going to pull through. It had absolutely no roots at all. So what I'm doing with the way I'm caring for it is I've got it in this real small cup of bark, and I'm treating it like a mount. Sorry for the shakiness there. I'm treating it like a mount, and I wash it every day, and I mist it and make sure it doesn't totally dry out or anything, and I'm just hoping for roots. And this is one I'm really interested in saving, because this is the picture of what it should look like. And I believe it's like the white cattleyas that, a lot of people have, and I think they're actually really good plants. So I'm really looking forward to seeing how this does. Like I said, it has absolutely no roots at all. So I'm just being very careful with it, and pretty much misting it every day, and we'll see how it goes. And then I wanted to also show you a couple of really nice Phalaenopsis I've got that I purchased at my grocery store. Stand up here. I got this one at my local grocery store, and it had a name label. The name of it is Pirate Picotee, and it's just so beautiful. Look at that. Has those that beautiful edging. I just love it. I did repot it. I did it immediately, and took it out of the extremely wet moss, removed the plug they had it in. I've got it in bark. I've had it in here about a month. It's doing really well, and I did not lose any blooms. There's no bud blast. It was like it didn't even happen that I'd repotted it. It didn't suffer at all, and it's been in bloom like this now for weeks and weeks, and just as vibrant now as it was when I first got it. Beautiful, beautiful plant. One of the prettiest Phalaenopsis I've had. I also found this beautiful one at my grocery store. I don't know the name for this one, but I love the galaxy design of the spots. I have another spotted one, but it's not like this. It's large blotches, and it's pretty too, but there's just something about this. I just really, really love it. And it hasn't had... I also took it out of its pot and have it in water-culture. Look at the blooms from the back. They're just about as pretty from the back as they are from the front. I'm just crazy about it. This was the only one they had in the grocery store that was of this coloration. So I grabbed it up. It's got that beautiful lip and really nice tones inside that. But it's just so beautiful. I'm so happy that I found it. Kind of reminds me of Vandablooms. And then I have another one that I got. It's a green tone type Phalaenopsis. It had 3 bloom stalks on. It had 3 spikes on it, so it was a heavy bloomer. these blooms have been on here for months and months. And they're much more green, actually, than this is showing. So, thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this. And I will give an update on the little Cattleya as soon as I can. As soon as anything happens, I'll try to get an update on here. I'll leave you with the beautiful Streptocarpus seed pod. Thanks for watching. Bye.